Oh, hi. It's you again.
Hello there.
Oh, it's good to see you. It's good to hear your voice, person listening.
Yeah.
You look just stunning.
We've
today.
missed you. We've missed you so much. It's been such a long month. But it's another month, which means it's another episode of Glass Half Full with your friends. That's me, Adam.
I'm Arch.
That's me, Brandy.
And guess what? A lot of news right now, as in new things happening.
Oh.
Also, we're going to have good news.
So
news. All kinds of new and news
wow.
all together in one package. We are in a new studio.
Yes.
We can officially call it a studio.
It is a studio at this point. At this point, it is.
It's in a secret room in the church. We're not going to tell you where it is.
It is. We repurposed it. It used to be used for other things, and then it wasn't getting used as much. And we put our brains together, and we said, "What if?"
And it's
we
like
stole it from Arch.
We did steal it from Arch.
Yeah, it's okay. I offered it.
Yeah.
You offered it. Yeah.
I did offer it.
No, we asked you.
Yeah, and it was a mutual agreement. This is a good thing.
Yes.
Not just for Glass Half Full, but for all sorts of things.
Right, and your student ministry is using it for things?
We filmed some rich student stuff in here. Ian and I did yesterday. Probably film other stuff in here.
For sure.
Who knows?
We honestly, we really were in desperate need of a video-type studio for a number of videos that we want to do more of, and sometimes it's just hard. You know, if you notice, if you go back and you look at a lot of our story videos, we use the lobby a lot because
all the time.
It's a nice environment, but it's not ideal because people come in and out of the lobby and you have to kind of wait, and there's a lot of noise, and so this is almost soundproof. It's weird how quiet it is in here.
It is
very
quiet.
isolated.
Yeah, I like it a lot. The other new thing is we're back in video form. So hello.
Which you already knew because you could see the studio we just spent 3 minutes talking about.
Yeah, but
if you're
listening, we just painted a beautiful picture.
We did.
But we are back in video form. We just thought, you know what? I think it'd be nice.
Sometimes it's funny to watch us.
Yeah.
I am funny to look at.
I have to fix my hair. Yeah. So, it's a lot of commitment.
No more picking your nose, Adam,
no more
while we
picking my
record
nose.
Glass Half Full.
Can you imagine, Brandy, if I was just picking my nose?
No, please stop. I've had enough this week.
I know. Do you want to talk about it or no?
I'm going to save it for a parent story sometime in the future.
She has a doozy of a parent. How about next episode?
We'll do bring back some parent stories.
Will be enough removed for me.
Oh, man.
It's been a long week for Brandy.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I brought it up. It's okay.
I do have one about Blake that we can bring up next, and I think you're having a fun parent moment as we speak that you could probably bring up next.
Yeah, for sure.
So we're going to save all that. But yeah, so it's another episode. Happy September, late September.
September's a good month, underrated month in my opinion.
I agree. What I don't like about early September is, and I guess it's still happening now, but I feel like it's getting more cold throughout the day.
Yeah.
Like it's morning's cold, and then by like 1 o'clock it's 80, and I've got jeans and a sweatshirt on.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's kind of annoying. But I think we just hit this week
the turning point. Yeah.
It's kind of chilly.
I think so too, which is nice. Like summer's great and all, but as you get older, you're like the heat just brings annoyance more than anything. I feel like.
Listen, hoodie weather's great because it hides how fat I am. I'm just being honest with you. It's a problem, and I don't like it. Yeah. And hoodies, it's a
loose
nice
clothing.
Why would you do something about it when you could wear a hoodie and ignore it?
Exactly. I love sweater weather.
Oh man!
All right.
What's on the docket?
Well,
today,
of course
Adam?
we've got good news as we always do. We talked before starting the recording. We all have names that we're going to try to pronounce. Mm-hmm. Well, Arch said he read 2 sentences and thought, that's good. So he hasn't really.
Not what I said. I said I read 3 sentences.
My bad.
It's okay.
Sorry.
No, I read the title on mine and I got real pumped. So I'm ready to roll.
All right. We're going to do another edition of Agreed to Disagree.
Ooh.
I don't think you, Brandy, have been in an Agreed to Disagree.
No, and I disagree with both of you all the time.
That's so very true.
We need that. We need it.
Oh,
we can't just be here agreeing all the time.
No, that'd be terrible.
That's not fun.
No.
And then we're going to play a new game that I'm trying to figure out how to do it, but it's called Connect the Dots.
Okay.
It'll be fun.
No, went with the last drop as always, right?
And the last drop, yeah. And it's your turn, Arch, to do it.
It is my turn. It is.
So welcome back to another episode of Glass Half Full. Let's get started.
I've never heard a more appropriate sound intro for something titled "Good News" than that.
Oh, goodness. Funny. All right. Who's going first?
Bran?
I can. Yep.
Let's do it.
All right, Brandy's first. Here
All
we
the
go.
words, man. I got lots of words.
Oh,
It's gonna be
boy.
so good.
Can't wait.
All right. A new spectacle is taking over the tented world of acrobats, clowns, and juggling entertainers. Guys, I have the best news. Come on.
That's good. I like it.
That's so fun already.
Yeah.
It is. And while it may have a trunk and tusks, it weighs absolutely nothing.
Whoa.
An elephant?
They have light.
What? Lightweighted elephant?
Lightweight elephants now. That's a new invention.
Yes. Circuses, once known for showcasing elephants in all their heft, are now presenting a much lighter creature, a 3D hologram.
Oh.
Whoa.
No. Hold your
All right.
Listen to the whole story.
I'm listening. Sorry, I didn't mean to grunt.
That was rough.
The Circus Theater at Roncalli in Germany was the first to do it, and photographer David Bertuccio,
Nailed
You
it.
nailed
You
that.
nailed it. Yeah.
definitely his name,
Yeah.
wanted to see for himself how the group pulled it off. When he attended a show at the end of 2022, he was immediately struck by the quiet atmosphere inside the tent. Finding a circus without the din of animals, but the simple noise of people was a surprise, he said.
What's
Surprised me too. Hey, this is the animal tent. I don't hear any animals.
What's
Welcome
going
to
on
the
around
silent
here?
tent.
There's just a dude in an AV.
Just a dude. Hey.
The dude is Falcazi, the lighting technician of Circus Rinaldi.
Okay.
Roncalli.
Yeah, same thing.
Well, he's in charge of operating the holograms. The holographic figures are custom built for the circus using 3D animations, photography, and virtual rendering.
That's pretty dope.
Wow.
I mean, it is.
It's
The system of 11 digital laser projectors positioned around the stage flash animations onto a circular net hoisted up for each performance.
Whoa.
The entire light show is operated by one person, and it takes about 10 people to take down the metallic netting to make room for the other performers, including acrobats, clowns, dancers.
Question. So
Yes.
the metallic netting is
Yes.
what's happening there.
Yes.
It's providing, because you can't see it.
Yes.
You're providing the
See,
projection on
I
that.
know.
I
Disney
watched,
does this.
Yes, the Disney's documentary Imagineering Story. If you haven't
Yes.
seen it, you should watch it. It's amazing.
Yes.
Every episode I cry. It's a problem.
I think it's fantastic.
It's
yeah.
a beautiful. It's just Imagineering is such an amazing, and we are creatives, so Disney Imagineering is like the epitome of creativity, I
Yes.
believe. But there's a dark ride where they use
Yes.
metal netting because you can't see it, and so they'll project on it, and it looks like
And it's
kind
like
of this.
flying Tinkerbell. I mean,
Yeah.
it's really,
that's
really.
legit.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah, so I brought it up so that we can do it for Christmas.
Absolutely.
We're going to project Pastor Tim. And
Absolutely.
he's going to be actually at home, but
In
he'll
his
be
cabin
teaching.
on his
Yeah.
rocking chair.
Yeah, but
Absolutely.
we'll have video of him.
I feel like we threw him under the bus there.
No, how so? I just thought it'd be funny. I mean, what
it's
else
just
would we project?
He's either here
What else
or in
would
a
we-
cabin.
Well, that's
or
that.
sitting in a rocking chair.
Hey, I don't blame him.
Listen, he's done a great job.
He has done
He
a great
deserves
job.
it.
Absolutely. Well, here, I have to say the French word. This is.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
go.
So other acts have followed suit, including the French circus, L'Eco-Cirque. Yep, that's it. Which features holograms of a lion, elephant, and beluga whales, which I'm sorry.
Whoa.
They swim in water. Why are they in a circus
They're just
tent?
flying in a
That one
tent.
just-
That one's
you're
not
getting
as
a little
realistic.
far-fetched.
Baby beluga
Right.
in the big red tent.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a little out
That's
there.
It's a
funny.
little out there. So
Leave it to the French
Wow.
to mess that
there
up.
you go. Yeah, they're pushing boundaries that
Come
they
on.
shouldn't push. What are you doing?
That's cool.
I mean,
That's really
listen,
neat.
projection mapping is such
It's
a big
been really
thing.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that technology just, yeah. So they're extending it into fun things like circuses.
That's really fun.
Yeah.
What other way? What will they think of next?
I don't want to ask that.
Uh-oh. Who knows?
Robots.
Robots. They're taking over the world, man, one
AI.
step at a time.
That's it.
I just don't understand how we, like, the movie iRobot is a thing, and we have the vacuums called iRobot. How do people not connect that dot?
I know.
Yeah, truly.
It's
I would have called it
That-
something else.
that company, we need to take them down. That's
the
like,
iRobot company?
yeah,
What's the name of the company?
iRobot. I don't know. That's the name of their vacuum.
Hey Siri, what's the name of the company that makes iRobots?
I makes iRobots.
Okay, I will. Ocular Robotics.
Yeah, done
I
with
mean,
them.
that's a iRobot movie.
They're
company name.
they're trying to take over the world,
Well-
Yeah, it's
one
a problem.
vacuum at a time. Just wait till that vacuum one day. They're gonna hit a button and the little machine gun's gonna pop out.
Oh no.
Listen, when I see a vacuum that's like the handheld vacuum going around by itself, then I'm going to freak out.
Yeah, that's definitely
not
fair.
good.
All right, I got some good news as well.
You can go second.
I figured since you interrupt me all the time, I could just take some
It was
initiative
a
and go
beautiful
second.
segue. Just ruined it.
Yeah, it was. It worked
I know.
perfectly. Just you need to go to the quiet corner, like my children. All right. There was a stolen Van Gogh. That's not good news, but it was returned by the Sherlock Holmes of the art world. It was seized from a museum during COVID. So an early Van Gogh painting worth millions was stolen during a museum heist in 2020 under the cover of COVID lockdowns. But while the thief was arrested, the painting remained at large.
Wow.
Now, with the help of private art detective Arthur Brand, the painting has returned to the
Say it.
Groninger Little Einstein's Museum after an anonymous person who was able to take possession of the painting left it on Brand's doorstep in an IKEA bag, aka probably the accomplice of the theft. The thief was
probably.
like, I'm not getting in trouble for this.
He brought it in an IKEA bag.
Yeah, in an IKEA bag.
That's great.
Yeah. The painting is The Parsonage Garden at Nieuwenin in Spring by Vincent van Gogh from 1884, painted on oil, paper, and panel. It's one of the earliest surviving works and clearly was made before he developed his iconic style. So they had DNA evidence that led to the arrest of the thief and all that stuff
Nice.
on the thing. And but I just love that there's a real-life Sherlock Holmes private eye detective named Arthur
art.
Brand for art.
Yes.
That's amazing. And that he's recovering these art pieces.
That's a great detective name.
Arthur Brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I feel
Art
like
brand.
Especially for an art detective.
he's British though, right?
Gotta be. I mean, with a name like that,
I'm Arthur
Is it
Brand.
not a pseudonym? Because come on.
it's gotta
Art
be.
brand.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't answer that question.
Yes. So, I might write a fictional novel about Arthur Brand now. He does. That's a great detective.
Like
name.
Michael Scott from The Office.
So, good news if you were worried about that Van Gogh painting. It has been returned.
Thank
and
goodness.
if you lose any other of your $1 million paintings, just call Arthur Brand. He'll find it real quick.
That is amazing.
There's like an Arthur Brand in Kansas. Hello?
Hi there.
All right, here we go. Here's mine.
Artie Brand. Sorry.
7-year-old cockatoo has claimed the title of fastest parrot on wheels after breaking the Guinness World Record for riding a pint-sized scooter. Chico, belonging to Bulgaria resident Kaloyan Yavashev.
You nailed that.
I know.
The Bulgarian audience is going
They're
crazy
going
right
wild.
Traversed a distance of 5 meters or 16.4 feet
now. Okay.
in 17.79 seconds while
Wow.
riding his scooter.
Wow.
Ew.
The cockatoo took on his own title just a few days later on the set of Italian TV series Lo Show de Record, and broke his own record with a time of 14 point. Like he obliterated his previous record, 17.79. He's like,
Watch this.
watch this, 14.58 seconds.
Somebody checking for steroids?
I know. Kalayan Yavashev, a professional parrot breeder and trainer, said he has had Chico since the what? Oh, since it was only 3 months old, and the bird quickly showed an aptitude for performance. Hello, I am Chico. He said he is a natural talent. We started to train him to do more serious tricks, but he did everything very easily and without any problem. I don't know if that's Bulgarian.
Thank you, Arnold.
But it's somewhere. I feel like it's in the vicinity.
No.
General area.
Yeah, I think it's pretty close. I give it up for Chico.
Yeah, that's
How about
amazing.
That?
Good
Yeah.
job, Chico.
So
We're
there you
proud
go.
of
That is good news. I think another successful good news segment.
Easily.
Well done, everyone. All right, let's move on to the next one called Agree to Disagree. I got to figure out how to transition.
That was so smooth. It was incredible. That was incredible. I agree.
Oh, yeah, it's getting intense up in here.
I agree.
Because we're going to start fighting.
I disagree.
It's a segment called Agree to Disagree. It's pretty simple. I will give a statement, and we will all decide if we agree with a statement or disagree, and then we'll just kind of argue for a couple minutes and then move on to the next thing.
Sounds great.
And then you at home, you play along.
That's
Do
right.
you agree? Do you disagree? Hey, I just remembered.
Yes.
We need to check our emails from the last
did.
episode.
I did right before the show.
Hold on. Stop. Stop the presses. Let's start over. Okay, let's go back. Before we go to agree to disagree. So last episode.
Yes. Yeah.
What did we do last episode? I
It was the
cannot
draft,
remember.
right? The
It was
animal
the
mascot.
draft.
Fictional animal mascot draft.
Yes. We asked you to email us
We did.
at ghf@theridge.church.
You got it.
And some of you did. And I just want to say thank you so much.
Yes.
It means the world that you took the time to email us and let us know what you thought and who you thought won. So, Brandy,
Yeah.
let's hear some of the responses.
I mean, I think this person deserves some sort of gift as the first emailer. So we'll have to
Of
figure
all
it out.
time?
I don't know of all time. I feel like someone, when we first
Introduced the email
created
like
the
a
email,
year
I think
ago.
someone
I mean,
did. but-
unless we deleted it because I'm looking at them.
Oh, there's an...
Oh, you're looking at the
So-
whole...
Well, you know what?
I mean, Google and SoundCloud both emailed us, but
That's nice of them.
Let's give
Thanks, guys.
Google a prize.
Not sponsors. Okay. What is the first response?
Kayla is the one who emailed in. And while I don't know if I fully agree, she said, while I love Sasquatch, I have to say that Arch won this round.
Kayla, thank you so much for being right. You know, like I was right in that draft, Kayla. We appreciate that. Can't agree more.
And then we,
Kayla definitely needs a prize.
yeah,
You can
2 prizes.
come up with one then.
as the winner.
If I win, I'll do that.
Well, so far you are.
And then we got another email from Chad who said, Brandy won the animal bracket deep cuts for the win.
Collusion.
It's definitely not. I don't care
It's
if
your
he's my
brother.
Does
brother.
this happen to be right? Yeah, I was gonna
He
say.
just happens to be my brother, but he has good taste.
Or,
No, stop it.
okay, yes, I'm sorry.
All I know is that no one emailed about Adam, so he loses.
Brandy and I win. Yes, Adam loses. That's the way to do that.
Yes. So
So
anyhow.
your team was clearly in third, and our
Clearly.
teams
That's fine.
were clearly better.
Okay.
So thank you to Chad and Kayla.
Thank you for responding. And listen, if you missed last episode and you want to go back and listen to it, you can still email us.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Even if you're listening right now, that's a year down the road.
We are holograms.
Hi, Nikki.
Yes. We're just
We're just,
holograms
we're just metal chains.
That's right.
And
that
you
were
want to
lost and
vote.
found by Arthur Brand.
You want to vote. Feel free to email us. And you know what? Email us
Anyhow.
whatever you want
Just
to
do it.
talk about.
Yeah.
Maybe you have an idea for a new segment. I'm
Oh,
always
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm always open.
Maybe you want us
because
to
it's
say
good.
your name on the
We will say your name.
on the podcast. We will do it.
Or
Yeah.
maybe you want to talk about how bad Adam's team was. You can do
Yes.
that. You don't have to just vote for our teams. You can dog on Adam's team too.
Go
I would
back.
encourage
What was my
that.
team? I feel like my team was pretty.
No,
It was not good.
subpar.
I don't even know where it is.
That's good.
Oh well. Okay.
Forgotten. Lost in the abyss.
It was less than this.
No.
All right, let's move on to agree to disagree. All right. Back on track. Like I said, we're going to argue about some statements. We either agree or disagree with them.
Arguments.
Should we
Yeah.
just call it that? Time for arguments.
Agreements.
Let's get started, shall we?
Disagreements.
Are you doing it in time?
Doing my whole
He
thing.
was, yeah,
good, it's
the
good.
Yeah.
intro.
I'm having a fun
Can you
time.
sing a song with the music?
Nope. I can't. You can. This is your
It's
time.
time to agree. It's time to agree. That's all I got. Okay.
All right, cool.
All right, here we go. Here's the first one. Pineapple belongs on pizza. Agree or disagree? What say you, Brandy?
I am fine with pineapple on a pizza. I'm fine with that. I feel like there are some stretches for what they do to pizza, but I don't think pineapple is one of them.
So you agree with the statement?
It has to have ham, or like Hawaiian.
That's a Hawaiian pizza. Yeah,
right. Like I don't want a supreme pizza, and they put.
Can you do that one more time?
A capricola.
Why do you put an A at the beginning of it?
It's capricola. A space capricola. You got to have a capricola on there.
Okay,
gotcha. A whole one.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I don't know why I did that either.
A whole one.
A whole A?
Pineapple definitely belongs on pizza. I don't eat it all the time, but if you think it doesn't belong on pizza, you're just wrong.
Okay.
Pizza is
that's a strong stand.
A canvas in which to be created on by the chef and their choice. And some of it's gross that some people do, but why could pineapple not be on pizza?
Like anchovies, that's gross to me.
Yeah, that's gross. But anchovies are just gross. Pineapple's delicious.
True.
So I think it's on pizza.
I agree that it should be, because I've had it before. Yeah. Hawaiian pizza, it's good. Pretty good. It is good. It gives a little like tangness to the pizza. I don't think it's that bad.
Yes, for sure. No,
wow.
No reason to not have
guys,
it.
we got to stop doing this.
Okay, I'll just disagree. I'll go last. And I'll do the opposite of what you guys say, no matter what.
Perfect. Can't wait.
Cool.
Next one.
Jesus is Lord. Oh no! You got me. Dang it.
Oh goodness, that's good. That's good. All right, next one.
I will not disagree to that one.
No,
it is acceptable. It is acceptable.
Yes, it is.
To wear socks with sandals.
Nope.
Arch.
I'm going to say yes. There's no reason why you could not wear socks with sandals. I don't even understand where the disagreement would even come in. Like why? Why would you disagree with that? I can tell you why. Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, because sandals inherently are more like I'm going to get wet. It's, it's made for different weather than like a shoe/boot. Because like I'm going kayaking, I'm going to wear sandals. Why on earth would I wear socks with that? They're going to get wet.
I wouldn't do that if I was going kayaking, but if I was just wearing sandals to the church. Why are you
wearing sandals if you're wearing socks?
Because they're so easy to put on.
You're like, I'm going to wear sandals, but my feet are cold.
Yeah, 100%.
I need to wear socks.
Yeah, I just don't want the bottom of my feet to hurt, and so I'm going to put some sort of protective layer there.
Or you could just wear a more comfortable shoe.
No, it's from walking on the ground, Brandy. That's why. So I would wear them, say, for example, in the wintertime to school when I was in high school. I would throw sandals on, slides, and with my socks. And I had really comfortable sandals in college that I wore all the time with socks when it was cold out.
Nope. Sandals are not made for cold weather.
But you can still. Okay, no. Adam, what do you think?
Does anyone want to know what I have to say?
Adam.
Okay, this is a tough one because I think, for instance, basketball playing.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
you.
Okay, no.
Thank you.
I'm just giving an example of how I could see it working. In general,
I disagree. Agree with this.
In general, I disagree. But if
I was going to say, didn't you? You definitely wore slides.
If you play basketball, the basketball shoes you don't want outside, right?
Can't wear them outside.
But that's like a short-term thing. Like you were like, hey, I can't wear basketball shoes in the parking lot. I'm going to put on these slides. For the
in the winter. Well, why don't you put on a shoe? It's cold out.
I'm not choosing to wear that like all day. You are choosing to do that when it's cold out.
Can we go back to agreeing?
Sorry, where are you
I think in general, a long term, I'm going to be out for the day.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing socks with sandals.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Well, yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair. But in certain situations, you're cool with it.
Only when I play basketball. That's it.
See, one circumstance.
I just think like Crocs for me have surpassed sandals. I don't think I'll ever wear or buy a sandal again because I have Crocs.
No, I can. Well, the slides are kind of a new thing that seems to be popular.
Slides are back again.
I have two of them.
I love slides.
They're amazing.
Yeah.
They're like walking on clouds.
Yeah.
It's great.
When I was in high school, it was slides. And I feel like when I was in college, everybody had rainbows. Yeah. That was really popular. The flippies, floppies. Yeah. And then Crocs have come in. But slides are definitely coming back. Mm-hmm. So you will see lots of high school, college kids with slides in this winter with socks on. Guaranteed.
Oh, yeah. I could totally see that.
Guaranteed.
I'm not going to look at them, so I won't see it.
I mean, I don't do it anymore because I have Crocs.
How about this? It is acceptable for adults to wear socks with sandals.
No.
I don't think it's unacceptable. I mean, if you're going to like work.
Let's move on.
Okay.
Next one. Providing voices for your pets is okay.
Describe, explain.
So if you're like, hey, I have a cat named Lexi. Lexi, do you need to go outside? No, I'm fine. Like that. That's weird.
You go first.
I agree.
That it's
No, I disagree.
You
It
think
is
it's
not
unacceptable?
okay. I think it's weird. I've been in a situation in someone's house and they were talking to their dog and then they start talking as their dog and I'm just like,
I don't know about talking as your animal, but like talking to them in a stupid voice.
That's different.
It is.
This is if you are providing a voice for your pet in a conversation. In a conversation you're having.
Hello.
Exactly. Hey, Daddy. Like it's just kind of. This feels weird.
Yeah.
You disagree as
I
well?
do. Like I think absolutely you should talk to your pet like.
Who's a good boy?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was really good.
Thank you.
You could play.
I don't even own a dog.
I was going to say you could definitely be a guy in a movie that owns a dog.
Hey, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that.
Hey, by the way, Adam is trying to start up some voice acting, trying to get some voice acting commercials and stuff. So if you need anyone to be a voice actor for your commercial, look no further than Adam Etris. What platform can they find you on?
It's not worth it.
Just email GHF
and say, hey, I've got a commercial where I need Adam to say, who's a good boy? And then he can do that for you.
Listen, I was attempting to venture out into a side gig of voiceover work and voices.com. I subscribe to it. I have submitted so many things with 0 responses. But there are a lot of people doing the same exact thing who probably have way better voices than I do.
Here's the thing, like, yes, but also, like, I don't know if you mind me sharing this, but you told me there was one for a church.
Yeah.
And it was like $50. You're like not trying to, you're just trying to like, hey, this could be a fun side hustle. I talk for a living.
Right. Like,
and the church didn't respond.
No,
and
they listened to it because I can see the icon of them listening to my.
But it's so funny because it's like, we are very pleased when you speak and do things here.
Well,
the Ridge is happy.
You probably wouldn't ask me to. We just kind of do it.
You just did it.
We could probably have someone else do it. That's better. Anyways, but thanks for the plug, Arch. Appreciate it.
I'm trying.
So are you agreeing or disagreeing?
I disagree.
Okay, so we all disagree.
If it's your thing, you do you, but like not when I'm there, maybe, I don't know.
Not when I'm there. Not when other people are around.
No.
Okay, next one. The 5-second rule is an acceptable rule for dropping food on the floor. It is an acceptable rule. You got 5 seconds. I'm okay with that, right? That's the agree to disagree. I'm okay with the food dropping 5 seconds. I pick it up and put it in my mouth.
I agree 100%. As long as the food's not visibly dirty, I'll pretty much, or the floor's not like gross, visibly gross, I'm eating it.
Even in a public space.
Yeah.
Where there have been people coming in and out of restrooms, walking on the floor nearby where you have dropped.
I wonder where Brandy falls on this.
Look, if I'm at home and I know the state of my floor.
Yeah.
And it's, like you said, not visibly changed by the floor environment.
Yeah.
Good job there.
Sure.
No, I won't eat off the floor of a restaurant.
Well, if it's spaghetti.
Yeah,
I won't eat.
Just saying.
Mashed potatoes.
Drop a plate of spaghetti.
I feel like I need to put caveat of dry food.
Yeah.
Like,
if it's any wet,
soup.
I'm not gonna just like lick up soup from the floor. 5 seconds.
You got paper towels, and then you're like squeezing it out into a bowl.
Bring it back out. Oh.
That's so gross.
No.
I think we all agree that dry food, 5-second rule
in your home
in a certain
or
situation.
like in someone's home.
I'm going to say like 90% no, 10% in my house in a controlled environment.
Okay.
Sure, maybe.
So disagree.
Yeah.
We're cool
pretty
with
much
it.
like, I don't really care.
I'm just building that immune system.
Exactly.
Okay, we've got 4 more here.
Let's go.
Reply all should be banned from emails.
No, come on, that's fun.
If you're the person,
what joy do you get when you get an accidental reply all?
That's
It's so good.
funny.
it
I hate being
scares
the person
me
who
every
does it.
time.
Oh, it's
I've
the
done it.
worst. It's the worst. I don't think it should be banned simply because it has a function,
Purpose.
a purpose.
Yeah.
When you actually do need to respond to all 7 people or whatever.
Yeah.
But it should say like, hey, wait a minute. Are you sure?
It needs to be that
Wait,
little
isn't there a
paperclip
thing?
guy.
Yeah, the paper clip.
Hey, it seems like you're
One
hitting
of the
reply
things-
all.
One of the things, I don't remember what, but does that. Like it prompts you I don't know if it's probably not Gmail because I don't think I've done it lately. But there's one that is like, "Are you sure?" Which I think is a
Very
smart
nice.
call.
Yes.
You know, it's like deleting your entire thing. Like, "Are you sure you want to do that?"
Yes,
You know,
exactly.
but,
Exactly. Yeah.
Do you ever send a text to someone, but you're thinking about another person, and you almost send it to that
to
other
the person you're talking about.
Yeah,
Stressful.
that
problematic.
scares me every time.
Stressful.
Yeah.
Next one. There should be a mandatory nap time for adults. I'll go ahead and take this. Absolutely. I agree. I think if we had a mandatory nap time, 30 minutes a day, I wouldn't mind that.
I think that'd be amazing. I mean, this is what they do in Spain, right? Siestas, right? Like, it's like, everything shuts down for a little while and then they stay up a little later and whatever.
Like, have your lunch and then, like, 2:30.
Yeah.
Just have a quick cat nap, 30 minutes.
I think that's a great
Finish
idea.
your day. You got 2 more hours of work.
You don't like it?
I mean, I like the concept of it. Just personally,
You
I
probably
don't.
can't shut your mind off.
Right. So it takes me a while to fall asleep. And then, like, if I do, I usually wake up either, like, disoriented. And again, we've talked about this because, like, there's a 15-minute power nap thing where you're, like, recharged
Yes,
and everything's
yes.
great. But in a general sense, no. I'm usually a real grouch. And
I don't want that.
my temperament improves through the day. I don't need it to, like, get halfway and then be like, let's reset.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't want that either.
No, I know. You have to deal with me a lot. So, just saying.
I can't. 15-minute naps.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
No, I can't either.
It takes me like 20 minutes just to go to sleep.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. The Delaney's parents, they do that all the time. They like they do like 12-minute naps, and then they're like, "Yeah, I'm ready to go now. Let's
for
do
them.
it." It's amazing.
crazy.
It's really impressive.
All right, 2 more. It's better to binge watch an entire season of a show than watch it weekly. I will go first. I disagree because I enjoy the anticipation of the next episode. And it allows the show to last longer. Like when you binge watch something and you're done in like 3 days, you have formed a connection with the show and these characters, and then all of a sudden they're gone forever. You'll never see them again.
Yeah.
I like the weekly because it allows me to kind of slow down a little bit.
I like
and just
that.
enjoy it in small increments. That's
I mean, if you have the self-control to do that, like if binging is available and you're like, nope, one at a time, once a week.
Does anybody have that level of self-control?
I mean, I don't.
No.
Yeah, I don't.
Like if it's available to binge,
I have noticed though, like Disney Plus with their shows, they have gone back to
release
weekly
which
releases.
I think is smart. Like as a general rule of thumb, yes, I think it's smart for them to do because I think it does. It builds that anticipation. It makes it kind of a shared experience too, because then you have other people who are waiting, and
and it gives them a window of time for the next show that they want to release.
Yep.
Because if they didn't do that, it
I
would
know.
be months before.
Kind of as a creator too, like you gotta respect that because it's like you put all of this effort in, and if it's like, oh, binged them all, now they're done. Like it took some time to produce, or whatever.
Yeah,
So.
you don't want your thing you put all this effort to be a flash in the pan. Exactly. And that's what happens, right?
That
It's
is
like,
so true.
you binge, everybody talks about it for a week and then never again.
Yes.
Whereas if you have a really excellent show that comes out over time, so I think from there, I think it's going to continue to swing that direction.
Yeah,
I probably prefer the delayed release as well. Like we had a few shows we watched recently where that's been the case, and it just builds up that excitement.
Yeah.
You're like, oh man, is it Thursday yet? Oh, 2 more days. And like Delaney and I usually make a date night out of it, so it's like I like that. Whereas if we binge it, it's like we'll watch 5 episodes and it's like, oh no, it's 12:30. We need to go to bed. We should have went to bed 2 hours ago.
Right.
That
you went
happens
through
to us.
5 canisters of Pringles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah, whole pack of Oreos. I have
That's a problem.
That's a difficult thing. I that's one of the places where I can struggle with self-control. If I open a pack of Chips Ahoy or Oreos with the milk, it's probably
Double
not last.
stuff.
Oh, you can't go anything else.
Yeah.
Anyways, what's the last disagree, agree to disagree?
I feel like you nailed that. Life is too short to fold fitted sheets.
Nope. Fold them. What are you doing?
I disagree as well. What's the alternative?
Like,
Just shove it.
it in the closet.
Yes. That is the
but
alternative.
And that's what you do?
Yeah, because I've
on,
tried to
man.
fold them.
But But
they don't. They don't end up folded.
Did you watch a YouTube video?
Yeah, you got to put the thing and the other thing. You got to fold the thing, and I do it, and I'm like, this doesn't look good.
Like your closet. It's. I don't even have words.
I don't understand how you don't fold it.
It's chaos.
I mean, I fold it, but
you don't fold it properly.
It doesn't look good. Like
it doesn't matter.
It's just like
it's going in a closet.
Fitted sheets are a waste of time. Also, some of my fitted sheets, they don't stay.
I know.
That is easily one of the most frustrating things.
Latch to the corners.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
but they do make
pop
these
up.
things that like clip them.
I know,
Have you seen those?
Yeah,
it's really cool. They're
like
and suspender clips, sort of, but on the underside of your bed.
We don't use I think top sheets are kind of worthless.
Yeah,
we've kind of stopped using that. Like we stopped using them at some point. Just don't use like a top sheet.
Oh, so
rather than you have your fitted sheet, your top sheet, and then your like comforter.
Oh, really?
We just go straight comforter.
Huh.
Yeah,
interesting.
Which probably would make sense to have it. Here's why it's good, because if it's a little too hot, but you still want to be covered because it's comfy to be covered, then you just do that.
Listen, you do you.
Maybe we go back to the top sheet.
It's up to you, man.
Thanks.
And that was Agree to Disagree. What a riveting segment. I thought we all gave our cases.
Arguments all around.
We yelled at each other, but we still respected each other at the end of the day, and that's 100%. What matters. All right, let's move on to a new game called Connect the Dots. It's in the same key, kind of.
It is. That could
Connect
fit.
the dots, la la la. Connect the dots. Nice.
Now
okay.
The beat drops.
Yeah. So, we're going to try this out. Listen, with a lot of what we do here, it's a lot of trial and error.
Yeah.
So, I'm just going to host it. It's going to be you guys playing against each other. I find that to be the easiest way to do this. So, here's the deal. This game, I'm going to give you 4 questions.
One at a time.
Okay. If you know the answer, buzz with your name. Get it right. If you get it right, you get a point. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, the 4 answers are linked in some way.
Got it.
So when we get to the end of the 4th answer, if you know what that link is, yell out your name. If you get it right, you get 5 points. Okay? Do we understand how to play?
Yes, I do.
For example, if the answers are cheese, curly, French, and whatever, the link is they're all fries. They're all type of fries.
That makes sense.
Okay? All right. Let's begin, shall we? Question number 1. What is the lowest singing voice?
Arch. Bass.
That is correct. That's answer number 1. Bass. Superman is often described as the man of what? Arch.
Steel.
That's correct. It's 2 points for Arch. Question number 3. Which kitchen device is used to boil water? Brandy.
Pot.
That is incorrect. Arch.
Stove.
That is incorrect.
Kitchen devices.
The answer is kettle.
Oh. What is this? England?
It could be. I don't know.
Okay.
So base, steel, kettle.
Base, steel, kettle.
4th question. Name the trap used for catching birds or mammals, typically made from a noose or wire or cord.
Arch. Snare.
That is correct. Okay.
Brandy.
What?
She's
drums.
guessing.
Oh, I didn't know you could. I thought we had to wait till the end. That is the end.
That
isn't
is
it?
the end.
I'm so
Brandy,
dumb.
drums.
Brandy.
No!
That is correct.
5 points.
Oh, I didn't realize that was the case.
Okay, that's how we're going to do it now.
Okay.
So at the end, you have to just yell it out.
Just yell it out.
I mean, we could go, if you know it at any point, you can yell it out.
I almost.
But that's up to you.
I was very close to right after bass saying, "Is it guitars?"
and just hoping.
Yeah.
If we want to try that, we could. What do you want to do?
I think we'll just keep rolling as it is.
Okay.
Is that cool?
When we get to the 4th one,
just
buzz in whenever you want.
As soon as that answer is given, either okayed by you or given by you.
Correct.
We're ready. Okay, cool.
So who got snare?
I got
did.
none of them.
Okay, so it is 5-3.
Cool.
So you got 3 points. You answered the question, but you got the bonus Bonus link.
I did all the legwork to get you there.
I'm fine with that.
Brandy connected the dots. Okay, next one.
Whoa.
Skipping that one. Okay, next one. Name the popular sweet cherry that comes from the Pacific Northwest. Arch.
Maraschino.
Incorrect.
What?
Brandy?
Sweet cherry that comes from the Northwest.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know this. I'll just say that.
The only cherry I know is maraschino.
Red?
Dark.
Wild? No. Bing.
Bing.
Yeah, no. Cool.
Kenya and Tanzania are famous for which type of big game spotting holiday? Kenya and Tanzania are famous for which type of big game spotting holiday? Oh, look, it's that. Oh, look, it's that.
Arch. Lion.
It's an activity.
What?
It's not.
I don't
What is
understand the
Kenya and
question.
Tanzania famous for? It's an activity that you do. You go out and you see animals.
Safaris.
Safari.
That's right. Right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Cool. I got it.
Okay.
5-4. What? Bing and Safari?
Yep. Name the metal finish. Name the metal finish.
Brandy. Chrome, and it's web.
You have to wait till the
You have to
end.
wait.
I knew that after Bing, Brandy.
I kind of thought it after Bing too,
Yeah.
and I forgot that we said you can't. Just
Which
do
means
this.
You know
I
what?
get to answer it
So you
because she
get,
got it
like,
wrong.
9 points.
This is going exactly how I thought it would.
Amazing.
Question number 4.
Okay.
So do I get Chrome?
Yeah.
Yeah. You
What
definitely
word
croak.
describes a person who travels in search of geographical or scientific information?
Brandy.
Brandy.
Explorer.
That's correct.
Arch.
Brandy.
Web browsers.
Arch says-
Bada bing, bada boom.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. My point system is I'm putting dashes in, so I can't count how many dashes currently. But it looks like Arch is in the lead as of right now.
I should be.
Yeah, because you had 3.
I had
and then
3,
5.
and then I had 5, and then I
five, and
had
then 1.
2. Yeah.
All right.
I
Here we
had
go.
2 that
You have a
round,
lot.
too. Yeah.
Good job.
Thanks.
Next one. A removable paper cover wrapped around a hardback book is also known as what jacket?
Brandy.
Dust. That is correct.
Good job, Brandy. I had no idea. I almost said book jacket.
That is what was in my head first, and I was like, no.
Question number 2. What type of creature is a guppy?
Brandy. Fish.
That is correct.
I don't know why I hesitated.
First, I was thinking bubble.
Bubble guppy.
So we have what now? What are the
Dust, fish.
and fish?
What and Peace is a novel by Leo Tolstoy, first published in 1869. Arch.
War?
That is correct.
I've read Tolstoy before. I'll read books. I know
Believe
words.
you.
I know words.
Fourth one.
War, dust, fish.
Which word describes a major hike across challenging terrain?
Arch. Trek.
That's correct.
Arch. Card games.
No.
What?
Brandy. Star.
Yes. Star
Great job.
is.
Great job. I even
2,
thought,
3, 4,
oh, it's
5.
Trek. And I went, oh, like Star Trek.
Yeah.
And then I went, it's card games. Because war.
I did, because I thought that too.
Yeah.
Brandy,
yeah.
you connected the dots.
Good job.
La, 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 la.
Okay. Let's do one more.
One more. We'll see who wins it all.
Yeah, because Arch, you have a chance to win. 1, 2,
chance?
3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. Brandy's up. We'll do a tally at the end.
Sounds great.
I'll pick a good one.
Yeah.
That one's too easy. Too easy.
He's going to do one. It's like quantum physics.
Too easy.
I mean,
How many are too
easy.
easy?
We'll just go with this one, my original one. Okay. Question.
This guy.
This guy. Question 1. Who is God's chief angel?
Brandy. Gabriel?
That's correct.
Mm-hmm. I said, mm-hmm.
You read the Bible, right? You said you read a lot of books. I didn't know if that was one of them.
It is one of them.
Like Matthew, Luke, John, Acts, Roman.
Yeah. Any others? Do you know any others?
Deuteronomy. First and Second Chronicles. Yeah. All right. Question number 2. Which small pet has breeds called Lop, Angora, and Brandy?
Rabbits.
That is correct. I'll give you a point
Angora rabbit.
Yes.
It's getting almost
long hair.
out of
make
reach for you.
Sweaters.
You really need to get these next 2 and the 5-point.
There's no way
connector.
I'm down 7.
That could be right. I don't know. I just see a bunch of dashes. All right. Question number 3. Which famous 5 had hits with I Want You Back and I'll Be There and ABC?
Arch.
The
Jackson 5.
That is good. Brandy, did you give him that one?
I did. I just wanted to be a little fun.
Wait, why? Don't give him. That's lame.
Question 4. If you go from a bad situation to a worse one, you jump out of the frying what and
Arch.
into the fire. Arch.
Damn.
That is correct.
What are the
Brandy.
words? I forgot.
Peter.
The whole point of the game. Peter is correct. And that means Brandy,
Brandy.
wins.
Good game.
Congratulations, Brandy.
Thank you.
La 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 la.
Pee Wee Herman has freaked me out as a kid.
Me too.
Freaked me out majorly.
Yeah.
I was not a fan.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
All right. That's it for this episode, but we have one more thing, of course. We always have one more thing, and that's the last drop, and it is Arch's turn for the last drop. Have take it away.
It is. We are we're going through Romans right now with our college students, and so as you're listening to this, will have already read this if you're in college, but we're reading Romans 4 tonight as we're recording this. And Romans 4, it's all about Paul's kind of making the case that justification comes by faith, and he points back to Abraham. And in verse 16, he says this. He says, "This is why the promise is by faith, so that it may be according to grace to guarantee it to all the descendants, not only those who are of the law, but also those who are of Abraham's faith. He is the father of us all." And it's cool. It's his argument against the Jewish Christian readers in Rome that he's kind of saying, hey, we're not justified by works. We're not justified by the law. We're not justified by circumcision. There's nothing that we can do to justify ourselves. We're justified by faith alone in Christ alone. And why is that the reason? So that everyone can come to believe. It's not particular to this nation, even though Israel has a special place, and God did bring the Messiah through them and has worked through them and with them, but it was so that it could be brought to everyone, which is just like incredibly good news that God wants to bring righteousness. He wants to bring salvation to all people, and that comes through faith in Christ. End of story.
Good stuff, man.
That's awesome.
That's great. Thank you.
Thank you.
I guess that's it for this episode. Do us a favor, if you liked it, put a comment in like the podcast, comments, like if it's
You can
iTunes
also
or
subscribe.
All that stuff. Give us
Review.
a 5-star
All of it.
review. Even if you don't like it, do 5 stars and then tell us why you don't like it.
Perfect.
If you're watching on YouTube, comment as well.
Oh, that's right. It's back
Like
on
us,
subscribe.
subscribe, share that with your
We
friends and
out ya.
family.
Yes.
And do us a favor, email us. We will read all the emails.
We will.
GHF@theridge.church. Let us know what's on your mind. If you want to respond to some of our agree to disagrees, let us know what your argument is.
Yes.
Just say hi. We will give you a shout out. Absolutely. I think that's it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for listening. Enjoy the rest of your September and your early October, and we will see you in a month, as we always do. Bye.
Peace.
Bye.